Hi, it's Michelle Birdsong, Miles Red Songbird, Eve, mother of all living, daughter of the sun, queen of information. You're looking at the son of the sun, Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh Dhillon. And here's the son of the sun, Adam Michael Bublé. This is part 2 of Eve. Mild Red says, Pinos, come cleanse us. Ideas decoded. ID, E for identity, E for energy, E for entity, E for Eve, AS as for AS. Identity, energy, entity, Eve as somebody, so me body, somebody. S for soul, O for order, ME for me, B for B, O for only. D for daughter of the sun, Y for I, Y for I. Okay, let's put it all together. Identity, energy, entity, Eve, as somebody. Soul ordered me be only somebody, daughter of the sun's I. I, me, myself. MY for my, Y for I. S for C, E for energy, L for will, F for feels. So she's the daughter of the sun's I, and she's also an I, me, myself. My I, see energy, will, energy that wills, feels, real. See real. That's what it is. Cereal. History. Okay, this is book series I'm working on. And then what it is, that's what it is. This is the first part of my artwork, what it is. An album recorded by Edwin Birdsong of my song lyric, my ideas. History was a lie. Edwin was not the son of a preacher man, but the song I wrote that Edwin, sang on this album, What It Is, My Father Preaches, is true for me. As my biological father, this life was Reverend Wilburn N. Daniel. That song, My Father Preaches, received more airplay than any other song on the album, What It Is, or on our second album, Supernatural. Now that I've explained the songs on videos, different videos, and put them in their proper context, I hope people will be able to appreciate their value and want them in their homes, schools, and places of worship, wherever the true art, folk art, is wanted. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's what Robin, when she was Aunt Joni, my other mother, made very real for me, that verse. And I appreciate it because it has guided my journey of the soul, of my soul. Robert Michelle Birdsong has the exact notes, and Mary Panama says, mouth of Stevie Wonder. And I've heard her sing tones in Hindi so beautifully. She moved my heart to appreciation, awe, and delight. Since Robin can sing so fabulously in Hindi, she can sing just as heartfelt in English. Mild Red Songbird Birdsong is very light-skinned like her father, Reverend Wilburn N. Daniel. He was Daniel who entered the lion's den. Mild read when she became a disciple of Charan Singh, being as Jesus Christ. Currently being as Gurinder Singh Dhillon, she entered the den, the home of the Bias masters. That was in Bias, India, the home of lions. Singh means lion in the Indian language. Gurinder Singh Dhillon projected himself as Baba Jamal Singh, who founded the Dera, now called the Dera Baba Jamal Singh. Charan Singh, being as Bias, right? Jesus Christ, currently being as Gurinder Singh Dhillon, said when Eve Mild Red was visiting him in Bias, India. Sounds like Bias, the Wizard of Oz. Give confidence and innate abilities. Oh, sorry, I saw a cockroach. Where am I? I got lost trying to get rid of him. Where am I? Innate abilities, right? Where am I? There we are. And innate abilities to the gifted. The cockroach's innate ability is to survive. So when people are all about just surviving, they're being at the level of cockroaches. She gave the gifted attorney, who is this? Mild Red gave the gifted attorney, Johan Vigoda, the confidence he needed to push. And also she gave Edwin Birdsong, who had being as Johann Sebastian Bach, the confidence to get a recording contract and make a living as a recording artist, and he did. Okay, but she gave the gifted attorney, I want to say Johann, Johannan Vigoda, the confidence he needed to push little Stevie Wonder into the realm of superstardom. She told Johannan, who had been her husband in a past life and knew her to be an honest person, that Stevie Wonder is a musical genius. Takes one to know one. She had being as the also handicapped deaf genius classical music composer Beethoven. Mild Red to Michelle told Johannan, a friend this life until his death, that he could be sure that little Stevie Wonder could easily cross over into the pop music, highly financially lucrative market, which was what Johannan had asked her. That was the determining factor in his decision to accept little Stevie Wonder as a client, with full faith in Mild Red as a current reliable friend, and as when she was being as his trusted and loyal wife. Stevie Wonder, like most people, has not been, or it have not been, I think it hasn't, Stevie Wonder has not been informed that this woman, as a woman, Mild Red to Michelle Birdsong, is his secret Santa. She was married to Santa. She was Mrs. Santa also. She heard that he, Stevie Wonder, is singing from the higher mind, the creative. She could hear when he sang that he was singing from the higher mind, the creative collective unconscious, as she had created music, great musical works of art, when she, being as Ludwig van Beethoven, could not hear a sound with his physical ears. Having the impressions and grooves of her projection, Dr. George Washington Carver, which I talked about in the first video, here we are, George Washington Carver, her who wanted to improve the lot of the men farthest down, the poor one-horse farmer, one-horse town soul singer at the mercy of the limited, rather small market. Soul music market is very small compared to pop music market. That's what that message is giving us. Her passion, T. Michelle's passion in expressing her faith in Little Stevie Wonder's ability to rise to a level so high as to make Johanna and Steve exceedingly rich, came about by her lifetimes of desire as Dr. George Washington Carver and as Dr. Albert Schweitzer, who gave up his rich, highly productive life in the West and moved to the dark continent of Africa to help some of the poorest people in the world. The descendants of the original Jews, the Jews who had, along with Judas Iscariot, currently being as Stevie Wonder, Herod, son of a king, currently being as Gary Bird, and Pontius Pilate, currently being as Michael Bublé's wife, Luciana La Plata, or some name like that. As Miles Red stood in Johanna's office on Broadway in Midtown Manhattan that day, that fateful day, fateful. F for feel, A-T for act, E for energy, F-U-L for full. Feel at energy, full of Stevie Wonder's future fate in her hands. She's got the whole world in her hands that day. She's got the whole pop world in her hands. Eve's hands. She's got the whole pop world in her hands. She didn't know why. She just felt the importance in the moment of Johanna's taking Little Stevie Wonder, making. Did I write take? Yeah, I wrote take. Making Little Stevie Wonder. Oh, I was taking Little Stevie Wonder on as a client. So she made the case for Little Stevie Wonder's becoming a superstar. This was in the hands of Richie Havens. Richie Havens' lawyer, Miles Red. Richie Havens' lawyer's hands in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands now. Johanna's got the whole world in his hands. Miles Red had no idea she was speaking out on behalf of her baby daughter, Robert Michelle's daddy, who she had chosen as her perfect mate, the father of her baby's dad, having no idea she had such power. Science said babies are conceived by physical coitus, sexual intercourse. C for C-O-M-C-E-P, conception. C for conception, O for order, I for pleasure, T for touch, U-S for us. Conception, order. Pleasure, touch, that's love. Talk and share, touch heart to heart. That's true, but right now we're talking about something else. Pleasure, touch, us. Adam and Adam, you. See the penis? That's Adam, you. And then S for she, Eve. Energy, enough said. S for C, A for A, ID for identity. C-A, identity. First mother is A, the first letter of the alphabet. Eve's energy identifies what will eventually be touchable, physical. Let's do that again. Eve's energy, Venus, goddess of love, identifies what will eventually be touchable physically. Okay, you understand that her ideas makes things real. Physical is real. When Eve saw Stevie Wonder enter The plane, the plane her existence was dependent on, as it was her livelihood as an airline stewardess working, serving people, including the flight crew, the flight engineer, co-captain, and captain. The captain had her life, her world in his hands. He was providing the highest service because his decisions kept the plane from crashing into another. One day, as she sat in the cockpit in the seat behind the captain taking a break, she saw a plane coming at them. The captain saw it too. He quickly, very quickly, dropped down to a lower, safer altitude. He told her, "You've just experienced a near miss." Today, having learned more about how life works, she realizes, I don't know what I realized because I didn't finish writing. I just wrote real, and then IZ was that Hawaiian singer, the obese Hawaiian singer who sang "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." Bluebirds fly. And as an airline stewardess, I suppose I flew over the rainbow. But, okay, so I'll end this video. And, I'm giving you some very important clues that will help you understand what is going on in the world. It's all about Eve. As I showed you in writing, the Son, the Father, the Most High, eye is on his daughter, Eve, at all times. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a lot. As I'm learning, I'm putting my knowledge on video, because as Heather said to me one day in San Francisco, he didn't give you that just for yourself. So everything I get, I'm sharing in the way of knowledge. So long.